What's going on, folks? My name is Joe, or you could call me Joda, aka J to the OE. Welcome or welcome back to Joe Eats Games, where we talk about video games, food, nerd stuff, or anything else that's going on in my life. You figure out what we're going to talk about today? In honor of Star Wars Day, we're going to talk about my favorite Star Wars video game. So grab your Kyber crystal, set your thermal detonator up, and your lightsaber, and let's do this. Don't worry, I'm not going to do the whole video like this. That was fun. Before we get started, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments section, are you into the Star Wars? Man, what's your favorite Star Wars video game or offshoot? Now, I was born in 1985, and I didn't get into Star Wars until 97 when the special editions came out. I was in middle school. Yeah, I was 12, so I was in middle school. And man, I started loving it, and then I heard The Phantom Menace was coming out, and I could not wait. I wanted to get Star Wars everything. I got the Kenner toys. I got all of them. And man, I fell in love with Star Wars and the lore and the Force. And I remember dreaming that I had the Force and waking up and trying it and being really disappointed because nothing worked. But being in the video games made you the most feel like you were in that world. There's been 1,000,001 Star Wars games, you know, all coming back to LucasArts, and these are just about 10 or so of my favorite. So we're going to start off with the N64, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I remember when I was a kid going to my youth pastor's house and playing the mess out of Star Fox and this. I would always do the Hoth run where I would go around the AT-ATs or AT-ATs or whatever you want to call them, and that was always my favorite thing to do. I also have the GameCube ones, but this, because of the memories, has a big special place in my heart. Star Wars Rogue Squadron, one of my favorite Star Wars games. Keeping up with the flying theme, Star Wars Squadrons. Thanks to Rogue Squadron, I've loved flying. In Battlefront, my most favorite levels are the ones where I get to fly. And yeah, this is basically my favorite levels in Battlefront, and being able to kind of be in a story. What's even cooler is this right here. PSVR compatible. And there's, oh man, I remember being in there and really feeling like I'm flying the X-Wing. That's all I want to fly, because I want to be in the Rebels, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, I mean, flying the TIE Fighter was okay, but especially when I have the Hori joysticks and everything, it was a really immersive and really cool experience. So, Star Wars Squadrons on PS4, one of my favorite Star Wars games. Going up a little bit of classic, it is the 25th anniversary of this movie, which is probably the best in the prequels. I'm an original Star Wars guy myself, but Episode 3. Now, there's two variants here. I love this game. I mean, I liked it especially because it had that alternate ending where you could win as Anakin and see what happens there. I love this because there's also like a 1v1 fighting game as well that me and my buddies got really good at, and that we would play that when we were working at Game Crazy. We would play the mess out of this thing over and over again. And really, this has the best out of all the licensed movie games. This was the best of the Star Wars combat, the lightsaber combat. Now, there is a variant here with this DS. So this is like a 3D third-person action game. This makes it a 2D kind of platforming action puzzle game. And man, the story is the same, but they're two completely different games. And man, I love it. I love playing this almost as much as I love playing this. So, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, one of my favorite Star Wars games. Alright, this one is a little bit newer. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now, I have played the other kind of Lego Star Wars games, but this compiles all 9 movies, and it's different too. It's different gameplay. But this one is the most streamlined. It's the best controllers. The ship battles are great. The story is obviously the 9 episodes, but the way they Legofy it is just really fun, really amazing. And so, Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, hopefully when my son gets into Star Wars, this will be our very first Star Wars game that we can play together because it is co-op. So, Lego Star Wars, Skywalker Saga. So I want to talk about, this is the Star Wars Heritage Pack, and I want to talk about 2 of the games on this pack that is my favorite, it is on the cart. They're not the download, so they're not these 2, because I'm going to talk about that later. But Star Wars Force Unleashed is, I was about to say The Force Awakens, but Star Wars Force Unleashed, one of my favorite Star Wars games, and I was very sad that they did not make it canon, but you know, you follow, there's a third-person action game, you follow Starkiller, Vader's old apprentice, or first apprentice, and yeah, follow his antics and him starting the rebellion, essentially. So that was great. And of course, the classic Episode 1 Racer, I also have it on the N64, but I'm too lazy to get up and get it now. So, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, really great. Is there online? I don't know if there might be an online compatibility with the Racer. I have not played this one in the Heritage Pack yet, but man, this is pod racing. Like, it's fast, it's fun. You know, you get to play as Anakin and Sebulba and all those guys. You go through Tatooine and different levels. And yeah, a really, really great racing game. And remember the arcade racing game back in the day? That was the fun one when you actually got to sit in what felt like a pod racer. So yeah, one of my favorite Star Wars games. This one is a little bit more recent. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I'm glad actually these made canon. I like Jedi Fallen Order much better than Jedi Survivor, only because of all the surprises and stuff here. That last battle with, spoiler alert, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that last battle with Darth Vader, where basically wasn't a battle, but Vader just massacring you, was crazy. And I love that this is canon, and I hope to see Cal Kestis in person sometime, maybe in Ahsoka or another series there. But yeah, this follows the antics of, or adventures of, Cal Kestis right here, who survived Order 66 and ran away. And so this is between episode 3 and episode 4. And yeah, so this is his story, and I heard that it's a trilogy, so there's going to be a 3rd one, and I can't wait to play that. And arguably the best Star Wars game of all time, KOTOR, Knights of the Republic. This was amazing. Like, you know, this was set, hundreds or thousands of years before, like, the New Republic, or before Obi-Wan and Yoda's times and all of that. And the battle isn't, it's an RPG, kind of turn-based, but not really. And yeah, this thing still holds up. I remember, though, that trailer for the KOTOR Remastered, and I don't know any news if that's still coming out or not, but hey, shut up and take my money. I'll take it. And so I can't pick between which one I like better. Now, it has been a very, very long time since I actually played this, and so I feel like it's time for me to bust these out and play at least one of them again. And yeah, I loved the adventure here. I loved being able to kind of be in a party and choosing your Jedi and becoming the Jedi that you want to be and all that good stuff. Those are my favorite Star Wars games. Did I miss any? Did I miss your favorites? What is your favorite Star Wars game of all time? Let me know in the comment section. Happy Star Wars Day. I will see you later, or I will see you another time, and may the Force be with us all.